Today we'll compare all weapons of AK families that we have right now in the game. All AKs have the same or almost the same horizontal recoil, so we won't look at it. Important thing to mention: if you watched my last video, you know that status of weapons were broken. Same thing happened to AKs. The only thing that changed for them is reload speed. All of them have the same reload speed now. First of all, we need to get rid out of some weapons. And first one is AKS-74. For open world it's not really good because of bad range and velocity, and also maximum distance of one tap, which is only 162 feet. For PvP it could be pretty good, but it has a problem. No matter how good is your PC, you'll have FPS drops while spraying. I even asked people on server about that, and most of them have the same issue. And the AKS is not the only weapon that has such problem. C7 and FAL have it as well. This bug just ruins this weapon, which makes it unplayable in most cases. Next weapon that I would like to remove from list as well is AK-105. AK-105 is not bad by itself, but the thing is that it's basically the same AK-74, but with shorter barrel. They have the same vertical recoil, same numbers in other stats, and for now barrels don't affect weight on AKs. So AK-105 is the same AK-74 but with worse velocity and range. You still can use it for PvP if you want, you won't notice difference between them, but for open world AK-74 will be definitely better. The only weapons remain are AK-74, 101 and 103. Let's compare 74 and 101. AK-74 has lower vertical recoil, it has slightly worse velocity but much better range, it has access to increased mag, while AK-101 doesn't. AK-74 has better dispersion and also better damage. Combined with its range, it means that it has better damage drop-off on long distances. The only thing you may say is that AK-101 has better damage in body. But first of all, body damage itself is not really useful, since arms cover most of its hitbox. Secondly, for 100 HP enemies you will still need the same 2 shots. And the last thing, if you look closer at graphs, you will find out that AK-101 has better damage in body only on short distance. On longer distance, AK-74 will have better damage. Talking about draw time, I didn't notice big difference, so I assume it's the same or almost the same. Anyway, it's not really important stat, so it wouldn't change too much. So for PvP, AK-74 will be better because of vertical recoil. For open world it will be better as well, because of better range, better damage on long distance, better dispersion, access to increased mag, and low vertical recoil. Even when AK-101 has better velocity, difference is not that big, more when we have zeroing distance mechanic. Range simply has bigger role compared to velocity right now. Now only 2 AKs left. In PvP, if you look only at time to kill, AK-103 will be better, because it needs 4 bullets instead of 5 in arms. Also it needs 3 bullets in body, but as I said before, body damage isn't really important. But there is another big difference, which is recoil. I wouldn't say that it's really hard to control, but many people have problems with that, so if you can control recoil, AK-103 will be a better choice. But if you can, then you should choose AK-74 instead. For open world we can see that AK-74 has much better range and velocity, but there is one thing: AK-103 has higher damage in head. Since we don't have real-time game editor for now, I couldn't test that, but in Gen4 it could one-tap 100 HP enemies on distance up to 1322 feet. For now it's pretty complicated how all the stuff works with damage. I think most of you noticed there's something wrong with NPC's HP in open world. Some of them need only 1 bullet in head, some of them more, even if these enemies of the same type. But after testing AK-103 for a while, I can say that it one-taps more enemies, probably exactly because of its damage. And another difference, that AK-103 has more increased mag by 5 bullets. So for open world I would say that AK-103 is better because of longer range of one tap, but it has worse bullet velocity and worse recoil. AK-74 seems the best option for everyone, but even if you have problems with recoil control, AK-103 still deserves your attention. Moreover, when most of the time you don't even have to spray. In the end, we have 2 best weapons from AK family. Which one will be better depends on you and your preferences. Important thing to say is that you can unlock AK-74 only from 1125 on level 4. For new players it's the best weapon that you can get until higher levels. If you found this video useful, leave a like and some comment, it helps a lot with video promotion, join my Discord server. Also, if you really like my content, you can support me on Boosty. And see you next time.